I want to talk to you today about how your body moves effectively in the golf swing. And so many times, we really get that impression that it's, turn and turn. And that's certainly part of it. But what we really want to think about here is what's the most basic thing that your body needs to do for you. And the most basic thing it needs to do is stability. Okay, so one thing that most of us take for granted is that when our feet are planted on the ground, that gives us kind of the torque and stability that if all I did was take my arms with the golf club and go like this and like this, which most people would say is all arms. So if I went like this and like this, then really what you're taking for granted there is because my feet are planted on the ground, my arms can swing as fast as possible from my body. So the body didn't do much, but it really was critically important. And the way to think about that is if you got, let's say, a crane, and you strapped on here at your shoulders and we're pulled up in the air only this much off the ground, then to hit the ball, you'd have to swing something about like that. I mean, you'd have no ability to pick up speed. So one of the things, like I say, stability. Another thing that's very important is the idea of resistance. So in a golf swing, instead of just thinking of, again, turning and turning, it's very important to realize that as you come to impact, it's very much like other sports. So a field goal kicker comes in and they're getting ready to kick the field goal, their left side plants so that their right side can kick. A baseball player, as they get ready to hit a baseball, their left side plants away from the target so that then they can take the bat head and swing it through and hit the ball. So in golf, as we're coming to impact, same idea. So we're going to take the club back, and we've maintained that center and that stability. And then as we come toward impact, we've got resistance of that left side. So what we want to stay away from, we want to stay away from the body collapsing down, and we want to stay away from leaning out in front of the ball. And I see that from time to time, and I think that has so much to do with, in golf, we're just trying to hit the ball so straight that a lot of us unknowingly are steering it straight, and it leads us forward. And what we've got to do is we've got to resist against and away from that target, and then that allows us to pick up speed and hit the ball. So a couple of drills and a couple of ideas. For stability, you should do the feet together drill. So in this one, put your feet very close together, and you swing the club back and you swing the club through. Your head stays very centered in the golf swing. So what you're not doing is you're not swaying off to the right or off to the left. You're not leaning this way and leaning this way. Very centered, and your arms swing back, your arms swing through, and not a whole lot of body turning or motion. So the feet together drill. Is a really good one. And then for your forward swing, the drill I want you to try is I want you to hit the shot and see if you could say that your left side feels like the planted leg of a field goal kicker, and your hands and arms are tugging back towards you, not stretching out toward the target. So we're going to get in here. Our left side is straight. Our arms are back in a little bit toward us. Those two drills are an excellent start. Certainly, we'd love to have you come and see us so we can give you a little more detail on how the pivot works here at Reynolds Golf Academy. Check us out, reynoldsgolfacademy.com.